Hi everyone, finally. I had to split my video from finished product to this because I couldn't get my camera to flip. I don't know why. But anyways, welcome back. This is Pam. And I wanted to show you how to make these beautiful candle holder centerpieces. If you didn't catch the quick video up front of this, it does show you the different sizes and what you could put in the center, that kind of thing. So depending on the size that you want to make, you can use either a 6-inch square or a 5-inch square. And the one I'm going to do right now is a 6-inch square. And what you need, let me put my specs on here so I can read this to you. What you're going to need is you're going to need 16 of each color. Now you'll notice I have picked a bright and a dark. So you want good contrast when you go to make one of these, okay? It can be a really light color and a medium color, or it just all depends on what you like. These centerpieces can be made to use all year round. You could have seasonal, you could have holidays, special occasions, birthday, anniversary, anything like that, okay? Weddings. But these are they're wonderful, they're pretty, and you can also use them as a wreath on your door if you don't want a candle holder. So, okay, so we got 16, I keep saying 12, 16 of these and 16 of these. And you're also going to need some interfacing to give them a little bit of stiffness, okay? And this is, I don't know if I can catch it, but you can see a little bit of the shine. It is adhesive on one side that when you iron it, it's going to stick, okay? And then the other side is just plain. So you can watch when you go to use this that you don't put your iron on the wrong side because it's going to stick to the iron real quick. This is from Pellon, P-E-L-L-O-N, and it's number 809. That's the one you want to use, okay? I will put all this information down below so that you have it. So, okay, so I've started one. I'm going to show you. This is what I got made so far. Isn't that gorgeous? I love those colors. And we're going to do the final block. I'm going to take you through the steps, and then we're going to sew it in there, and we're going to make our beautiful candle holder centerpiece. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your two fabrics and put them right side together. Okay? Match it up. And then you're going to take this and you're going to lay it down on top. So we've got our 3 layers. We've got our fabrics and we've got this. Okay? And I like to try to put it on the side that's going to be inside underneath, because that you want to lay it nice and flat. Okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew all the way around, and I'm going to leave an opening on one side, big enough that you can get a couple of fingers in there so you can turn it right side out when we're all done sewing. Okay? And I'm going to use what I call a skinny quarter-inch seam. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try to move this down so you can see what I'm doing here. Hopefully this will work. This is like the 3rd time I've started this video, so I'm hoping this time it'll work. And you want to back stitch on your openings on both sides so that when you go to turn and you're pulling on that fabric, your seam doesn't come apart. Turn. Make sure that you're all lined up here. Oops. Just a little bit too far there. Okay. Make sure it lines up. is sliding just a smidgen here. Bear with me. There. Okay. I know some people like to pin when they sew. I don't. I mean, I can, but I just don't. If that makes any sense. And back around, and again, remember to double stitch. Okay. And then I'm going to snip off the corners so you won't have so much fabric gooped up in that corner. Oh, it got off a little bit, didn't it? Well, let's see. Trim these strings off here. I think it'll be okay. Just trim that down a little bit. It's not going to make it that much off. These are very forgiving things here. Here we go. All fixed. All right. Now, we're going to turn this right side out. And if you have a, what they call a bodkin, B-O-D-K-I-N, for pushing up into your corners, it makes it nice and sharp. I have one. I've lost it. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to use a ink pen. Just make sure that the tip is not down, and also don't poke real hard because you could push through. And you never want to use anything like these little sharp scissors because you'll poke right through the fabric. If you have round nose scissors, you can try those. But I usually, with an ink pen, it works just as fine. Okay, get this turned out here. So I missed that one, didn't I? Hope everyone had a nice holiday weekend, and got the new year coming up. And let's hope and pray that things will be a lot better than they were in 21. There's we can get rid of this pandemic and be done with it. Okay, we're going to start over here because I missed a corner somehow. Now I got to find it. Right there. Okay. You can see where that slipped just a little bit. Okay. We'll fix it. We will fix it. See, it's never the end of the world when you make a mistake. Okay, all done. See, nobody's a perfect sewer. I mean, I know some people who are excellent seamsters, like Jo Lawrence from Josie's Place. That lady can sew. I bought some pillowcases from her, and they're excellent. She did a beautiful job on them. All right, where's my opening now? Let me get back to where I was. Oh my gosh. Is it here? Oh, don't tell me I sewed it shut. No, there it is. Okay. I was going to go, oh no, not that too. I'm going to have to rip a little. I did go a little bit too far, didn't I? So we'll just do this. Don't you love watching me make mistakes? I mean, this is great. Okay, I think I got it. think that'll be big enough. Yeah. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. At least the sun's shining here today. We've had several days of dark and gloom. Yesterday it rained like a monsoon. I could not believe the rain that came down, but I'd rather have that than snow. So I'm not going to complain too much. I know in some parts of the country they're getting blizzards, and I had enough of those in my years up in the North Country and don't want to go back. I know everybody wants a white Christmas. I'm happy with my green Christmas here. It's really strange. I'm in southeast Ohio, and once you get past Route 70, which goes east to west, right in the middle of the state, the weather changes. Above 70, they get the snow and cold, and below 70, Route 70, it's just different. I mean, when we have snow around here, they panic when we get like a couple inches of snow, and they're like, oh, it's going to be a code yellow, and we're going to have to shut down the schools. And I'm thinking, I used to drive to work in 30 inches of snow that we got overnight. You know, like, this is nothing. But I guess, you know, when you grow up in a place and you don't know because you never lived where there's a lot of snow, then that's just the way you think. Okay, so now I can find one of my pins here. Yeah, make sure that your thing is not out, okay, like that. And I'm going to take it and just go back up in there. I wish I could have found my bodkin. This would have made it a little more professional, but this will work. Push your corners out. Each time I got already, oh, I'm already at 12 minutes, okay. I'm trying to keep this quick because I know everybody has a lot to do and they don't want to spend hours watching me make one square for the get them all? Nope, this one I didn't get. So we had a nice Christmas day. Didn't do anything, didn't cook. Somebody brought us meals. I was really surprised. But I did make my spinach dip and bread, and today I'm hoping, either today or tomorrow, I'm going to make my homemade biscottis, which my husband tells me nobody can make biscottis like me, and I'm like, okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to press this real quick, and I'll be right back. Oh, the one thing I was going to tell you. Try to fold where this opening is. I start with the side where the interfacing is, and fold it down and finger press it until you get to the iron, so that, you know, it should spit on too. So that way it makes it a little easier to line up when you go to sew it closed. Okay, I'll be right back. Bear with me. Okay. We're back. And now we're gonna top stitch all the way around the square and close that opening up. Okay. Start about right there. To switch back over to my old machine because my regular machine that I used, the bobbin case that holds the bobbin in, busted. So I had to order a new one. But thank goodness I had this machine all back on. One more side. Finish it off. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do, I can find my templates now. What did I do with those? I got those over there. There's one. Oh gosh. I'll put you on pause for just a second. Okay, got my template. Back in business here. To make your template, you're going to take a 6-inch square of cardboard or cardstock if you have any. I save, when I have like notebooks all over the place. I always save that, the covers, because they're great for making templates out of. So when you take your square, you're going to measure on one corner, you're going to make, let's see, okay, we'll pretend like, no, I can't do that, can I? Anyways, you're going to do, where am I at here? You're going to do, from the one corner, you're going to make a line 2 1/4 inches, or no, I'm sorry, 2 1/2 inches, make a little dot, okay? And then from the other side on the square, you're going to come 5/8, is it 5/8 of an inch? No, 1 inch. You're going to do 1 inch, okay? Oh, I wish I had a, let's see, we could do it on here. But anyways, what you're going to do, I know this is confusing. On one side of your square, you're going to do this on both sides. So you're going to have a dot at 2 1/2 inches and 2 1/2 inches. And down here, you're going to do 1 inch and 1 inch. And then you're going to cut, you're going to draw a line from here, this little dot, to this little dot on your square. And you're going to cut. And that's going to turn into this. I know that's confusing, and I will see if I can find something a little more simple to do. Well, what you're going to do, this is what makes your piece that turns up, okay? So you're going to lay this down on, and I always lay it down on whatever the bottom of my ring is going to be. So I'm laying it on the purple, line it up, point to point. So you can kind of see, if I hold this up, you can kind of see this is what your square would look like. So on that square, you're going to come in the 2 1/2 inch and the 1 inch, and you're going to cut from that dot to this dot, and that's going to create your template. So hopefully that makes a little more sense. Okay, so we're going to line this up. I'm going to make my mark. And this is not going to show up because it's on the inside of the leaf fold, and it's stitched over, so you're not going to see it. And for the 5-inch, I'll put down below. The 5-inch one, don't you love this one? So fancy. I got to make a new one. Again, you're going to do your square, and you're going to do 2 inches up here and 5/8 inch down here. This is for your 5-inch square. Okay. Okay, so we've got our lines drawn. Now, what I'm going to do is bring my finished ones over here, and I'm going to match up. Let me get it going in the right direction here. Okay, so I've got them both. If I get that down any further, I can't get it down any further. Let's see if I move it back a little bit. Okay, so I've got my fan blade going this way, and this one is the same thing because I've already sewn it to this side over here. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2 corners, match them up, and make sure that my lines are going in the right direction. And we're going to come over here and we're going to sew it. I can scooch over here. And I usually start down in the, away from the edge and grab it and then back stitch, because that way, if you try on the edge, sometimes it wants to push one of the layers off, and you're going to end up with, okay, so there's one side. All right, where's the string? Oh, they're there. I knew they were there. It's like, where are they? Okay, now we're going to swing it around, and we're going to join our circle. So again, I'm going to take those two, line them up, and make sure that your mark's going the right way. Put her in there. Wait a minute. That's not right, is it? No. Yikes. Almost sewed it to the wrong one. Well, that would have been a disaster, wouldn't it? Oh, leave it to me. Okay. That. Okay. Here's your circle. Alrighty. So the last thing we got to do is, I'm going to have to pull some more thread out because I thought I had enough on my needle and I don't. Let's just do this. So I have it ready. So the last part we're going to do is we have to, you see I have these little tucks here. It's just those 2 points brought up and just a couple stitches through to hold it. So we got to do this one and this one. I don't know how I ended up with 3, but I did. But anyways, it's my little pin cushion that my one of my friends made me. I thought it was cute. So you want to start from the inside, bring it out, and then grab those two and push it through. Like I said, you don't have to, and you know what? You could add buttons or beads here, which I haven't done yet, but I think I might on this one. Buttons or beads would look really pretty on this. Something maybe sparkly would be pretty too. Ooh, I could do my rhinestone stud setter thingy on this. That would look kind of cool. And down in. Sorry, I'm not doing this fast enough. Oh. Tell you what, I'm going to put you on hold. Well, let me get this one done and then I'll put you on hold for the other two. Because there's no use to sit here and watch me do this 3 times. Okay. Snap that off. Okay. That's another one down. Excuse me. I think my whistle's getting dry here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, back in business. All finished. Isn't that beautiful? I love those colors. See, that would look so pretty on a door with maybe a bow or something. Or maybe hang something in the middle of it. Absolutely adorable. I love the way these come up like this, you know. It's just cool. Just really cool. This is what the back looks like. And then there's different ways you can, if you don't want to sit like that. I watched other people where they, if I can put this back down and show you. They set it like this and put a bowl in the middle of, you know, snacks or whatever. You could do that. And then the other one was setting it up like this with a tall candle holder or something like that. But me personally, I like this one. I like this way. I just think that's so pretty. So I hope I didn't confuse you too much. And God bless you all. I really appreciate you stopping by and viewing my video of this beautiful, beautiful candle holder centerpiece. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.